Hi, I'm Luke.
I'm Sam.
And welcome back to MASH.
As it's Christmas and the time of goodwill, season to be jolly, all that kind of stuff, and we thought we'd just go straight into the non-news section and look at three weird, some funny, some not so funny stories of the week. So, Luke, what's going on in the world?
So for my first story, a 5-year-old has saved Christmas.
God for that.
Thank God. 5-year-old Tylon Pittman from Mississippi has called the police on the Grinch, of all people. So he actually called the police department and just said, I just wanted to tell you something. Watch for that little Grinch, because the Grinch is going to be stealing Christmas, okay? And then hung up.
Exposing his plot to the CIA to make sure that he doesn't come down your chimney and nick your gifts.
Indeed, indeed. But, I mean, the police were quite quick to respond to go over to his house. They were quite good about it. There's a nice photo of them enjoying the time together. The best thing about this story is they took him in the next day and had the Grinch in the back of a police car, all handcuffed and everything, and got him to arrest him.
So they actually arrested the Grinch for his kid?
They arrested the Grinch and made him apologise.
Did he have to choose if the Grinch got detained?
Yeah. Basically chose if he got detained or not.
You can see how it could have gone the other way, where they'd have sort of like phoned up, the little boy's on the phone. Hi, operator, the Grinch is trying to steal Christmas. And then the operator's like, right, I'm going to log this for wasting police time. Yeah. And then you can imagine the headline
for that. Like,
oh yeah, you can imagine the headline the other way around. So well done, police, for actually doing something.
So on to story number 2. Poundland are in the news this week.
Oh yeah, get their fair Christmas bargains or something like that.
Indeed, but it's for a little picture they've released on their social media.
Oh god, we can see where this is going.
So you know about Elf on the Shelf, don't you? And all the pictures you got released. I'm not going to ruin it for all the kids out there, but they've released this little tweet recently, and you can probably see why it's a bit controversial and why people are...
Yeah, I mean, it's quite literally an elf teabagging, the sexual manoeuvre teabagging a Barbie doll with a bag of Twinings classics.
Yes.
Some kind of infusion selection there.
It's the tag that gets me. How do you take your tea? 1 lump or 2? Like, it's clearly sexual. Like, how are they going to get away with that?
It's a cheeky Christmas gag, isn't it, at the end of the day? Well,
I mean, people are calling out to say that, has it been hacked and stuff like that, and Poundland have just said no.
Hands up.
It's completely under company control. But there's been a lot of backlash.
This is incredibly grim, Poundland. Is your social campaign being run by an 11-year-old who's just found out about sex?
So, I mean, they've released quite a few little pictures. They got one of Darth Vader with a dildo.
Darth Vader battling an elf. The elf using a pink little dildo as a lightsaber, pretty much. and I guess jump on the Last Jedi bandwagon there.
I mean, these are quite tame. They got free mustache rides.
Well, not really. Well, no. I mean, the free mustache rise is alluding to "sit on my face." There's one here that says that's one very prickly Christmas tree, and it's an elf drawing a penis cactus.
Pretty much.
So obviously they've just been a bit cheeky, and it's just for a laugh. They've basically spent no money on this campaign. It says here £25.53
is what they used.
And they probably had the elf in store anyway. I don't know if they put that on expenses or whatever.
They've done a good job.
But, yeah, in this day and age, people have got to be so careful with what they put out on Twitter or Facebook or social media in general. Because there's obviously a crowd of people who get offended at pretty much everything. The
outrage nation. They've had mixed support and backlash, to be honest. There's a lot of people saying that they've won Christmas this year with their marketing campaign.
And it makes a difference from the fluffy John Lewis adverts we get every year as well, so it stands out. So
I quite liked it, personally. So on to story number 3, not quite as jolly. But you think it's hard working in retail over Christmas? You should try working for this Chinese company. So some bizarre footage has been unearthed recently. This Chinese skincare company, I'm not going to say the name because I'll probably butcher it. I'll put it on screen somewhere. So their sales staff have kind of underperformed this year. They're having a little party, and these girls are put up on stage. So what they're forced to do is slap each other across the face continuously for a while.
Why?
To keep their jobs.
It's like
their jobs.
Like some kind of Christmas Hunger Games.
The company owner said it was to promote teamwork, but I don't see how beating your colleagues is teamwork, to be honest. You shouldn't go to a company event and be forced to slap your colleagues around the face many, many times to promote teamwork. Like, I've never heard of that.
Makes sense.
Just they don't look like they're having a fun time at all.
Would they? They're slapping each other in the face.
You know, they say an unnamed company spokesman tried to justify the incident by saying it was a show of team spirit. It happened during the opening of the year gala, and only once.
Oh, that's all right then.
Only once. Like,
That's
it's
all right.
something to be proud of. He also added that our team is strong, and it's like, well, there's no surprised if you're forcing them to slap each other across the face like that.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah,
Merry Christmas, China. There you go. So yeah, don't get into the beauty and skincare game in China, because you might be forced to slap your colleagues. So that's been our 3 weird and wonderful non-news stories of this week. If you liked what you saw, remember to comment below, like, share and subscribe, and remember to click that notification bell because that's quite important.
So obviously next week is the big day, it's Christmas Day itself. We're taking a couple of weeks holiday, but we do have some videos kind of ready to go up. It won't be as many videos, we're not going to have any non-news next week, but we are going to have some little spicy tidbits for you. So we'll see you in 2018 with some brand new videos and some brand new shows. In the meantime, have a great Christmas and New Year. And can't believe I'm saying this, but we'll see you in 2018.
Indeed. Bye.
See you later.